Was an engineering marvel of its time for sure, but after it hit an iceberg on its maiden voyage, visitors at Odysea in the desert in Scottsdale are getting a chance to see artifacts from the Titanic and what was recovered from the wreck.
Yeah, what a neat way to go back in time here. The new exhibit officially opening tomorrow, and ABC 15's John Genovese got a sneak peek this morning. And John, really so many different things to see, not just one.
Yeah, this exhibit really lets you experience what it would have been like if you were a passenger on the Titanic. And right when you get in, the first thing they give you is a boarding pass. And this is really important. On the back is actually the name of a passenger who was on board. And at the end of the exhibit, you can see whether they were able to survive or unfortunately pass. But so many things to see and even touch, like this iceberg. It is 28 degrees. This was the temperature of the water at the time, and believe me, you can only keep your hand here for a few seconds before it really starts to sting. But throughout this entire exhibit, a lot of artifacts, even actors taking on various roles from the ship, like Captain Edward Smith. And Captain, tell us what happened that night.
I would retire to my quarters at around 9 p.m., only to be awoken by the ship's designer to be told that 4 of the watertight compartments had been filled. This made it mathematically impossible for the ship to stay afloat. It was doomed.
And we know, unfortunately, many people passed in this. Why couldn't more passengers be saved?
The vessel itself had only been filled with 16 lifeboats and 4 collapsible boats. Each boat could only hold about 60 passengers, so we were only able to save about 705 souls. We lost, unfortunately, 1,523.
And the names of those 1,523, like I said, at the very end of this exhibit, you can see if the passenger that you were assigned is among those. But so many different artifacts, jewelry, shoes, pieces of the ship even. Alexandra Klingelhofer, you are the curator of the exhibit. And what can folks see as they pass through here?
Well, especially in Iceberg, it's really where the story is brought home to you. You see a shoe, a single shoe, and that just really lets you focus on the fact that, yes, people died on this ship. People went down with the ship. There were heroes, there were villains, but the majority of the people were just trying to stay alive.
Thank you so much for your time. Really nice to meet you. Now, tickets for the exhibit are on sale now. They are around $20 for an adult. It opens to the general public tomorrow. You can get all those details online. But guys, if you may have read something in history class, maybe you saw the movie a couple of years ago, this gives you the chance to go in depth, see these artifacts, see what it was actually like, experience it firsthand for yourself. So really cool stuff to check out. But for now, reporting in Scottsdale, John Genovese, ABC 15, Arizona.